once again. It's 1 minute to lesson. My name is Teacher Ashaba Fredrick. I'm going to remove the videos because they consume a lot of data. And we need to have microphones, then Sharon will be unmuting them when we are speaking. Is that right? So last time we looked at expansion, and some of us did pretty well, and we submitted in our assignments for checking and marking. However, most of you did not do that. Who did not do the assignment, you do that assignment and forward it for marking. So today, our focus is going to be on factorization, and it is related to what we covered in the previous topic, where we are expanding. So they are related in such a way that when we expand, the function we expand or the expression we expand is in a factorized form. So when we are factorizing, we do the opposite of expansion. So let us begin with a simple number here of 4 times 3. So we all know that 4 times 3 is equal to 4 times 3 is equal to 11, is equal to 12. Okay? Now, because the 4 times 3 gives us 12, then 3 and 4 are factors of 12, like what we have been saying and what you covered in your senior one. So 4 and 3 are going to be factors. So we can say in the same way, when we get A and B, so A and B are also factors of AB. Because when we get A times B, it gives us C. Yes, Tracy? Your hand is up. Tracy? Okay, maybe we continue. She will ask with time. So we are saying that in the same way as we get 4 times 3 to give us 12, when we get A times B, it will give us AB, and therefore A and B are going to be factors. So is
Sorry about that. The teacher disconnected, but I think he is joining. Let's keep calm and wait for him. Those who have joined, the teacher has just dropped off because of internet, but he's reconnecting. Keep calm, he's rejoining.
Sorry about my internet connection. Let me share again. So we were saying that A and B are factors of AB. So in the same way, A and B plus C are also factors of A into B plus C. Since after multiplication, they give us A into B plus C. So those are factors. So what we are going to be doing is basically simple, is to identify a common factor, and then we put it outside, and then we shall have completed our factorization. So we are saying the factors of an expression AB plus AC are A and B plus C. So there it is this and this one here. So B plus C and A are factors of AB and AC. And in this case, our common factor will be what? A. So that is why we are saying the factors are A and BC. So when we multiply A and B plus C, they give us AB into B plus C. Any questions before I proceed? Any questions? Okay. So we are saying factorization is the opposite of expansion. And we are beginning with what we have concluded with, A into B plus C. So when we expand A into B plus C, what did we get? When we expand, what did we get? By show of hand. Yes, Nabu Kenya.
B plus AC.
We get SC. Yes, Johnson.
AB plus.
Okay. Margaret.
We get AB plus
Yes,
AC.
plus SC. Thank you. So when we expand it from here all the way to this, so this will be AB plus BC. Yes, Margaret? Your hand is up again?
No, I was lowering my hand.
Okay. So this process here is the expansion, okay? So what we covered in the previous lesson we had last week, so it is expansion. So from AB, A into B plus C, we get B plus AC. So there we are expanding. However, if we need to move from AB plus AC back to A into B plus C, there we shall be factorizing, because we are trying to make it smaller. So we are factorizing. So that is what happens. So it is factorization is the opposite of expansion. Okay, some brilliant answers in the chat. I've seen them. Thank you. Yes, so we continue. So when we are factorizing, what we need most is the common factor. So here we are asking ourselves, what is the common factor of 2 and 6? Let me first stop sharing and remove this thing that is appearing. What is a common factor to 2 and 6? Okay, in the chat I have Alex 3, okay, Alexander 3, Kanya 3, Tracy 3, Elisha and Joel 3. Stella Mulungi 2, Hope 1 and 2, 2, 2. Okay. So thank you. So we then, Johnson, your hand is up. What is the common factor?
It is 2.
It is 2. Okay,
It's
let me
2.
get some more answers from the chat. Okelo says 2. Judith says 2. Scovia says 3. Okay, so the common factor. So here, the common factor, we need a number that is going to divide the 2 and as well divide the 6. So a same number. So 2 divide by that number, then 6 divide by that still same number. And I think 3, when we get 2 times, okay, 2 divide by 3, we don't get the answer, okay? It is in decimal points. So that means 3 is not divisible by, 2 is not divisible by 3, okay? So that only leaves us with the 2, which we had suggested in the chat. And when we get 2 divided by 2, that gives us 1. And 6 divided by 2, it gives us a 3. So that means our 2 is a common factor to 2 and 6. Okay, so we go ahead. What is a common factor to 6 and 9?
3.
3.
3. Yeah.
It is 3.
3.
Okay. Yes, everyone in the chat is saying 3. Moses, your hand is up. Okay, we are saying our answer is 3. Okay, we continue. Do 3 and 16 have a common factor? Our answer is yes or no. So we can tick where we see the tick. If you think 3 and 6 and 16 have a common factor, you tick. No. No, we don't tick. Okay, it is a no. Let me wait for answers from some other people. Your suggestions, others? So it is a no.
It has 1.
It has 1. No, we don't consider 1 to be a common, because 1 is common to every number. So when we are considering common factors between two numbers, so we don't include the 1, because 1 is common to every number. Is that okay? Is it okay, please?
Yes.
Okay. So we now come to a tricky one. What are common factors to 6xy and 9xz? What are the common factors? So that means there are more than 1. Okay, Tracy is saying 3xy. Ovian and Bridget are saying 3x. Okay. Bonita is saying 3 and x. Amila is saying 3yz. Elisha 3x. Okero 3x. Johanna 3 and n. Okay, thank you very much for those answers. 3x, 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 3 and x. Okay, so let us get someone who has a hand up. All of us are typing in the chat. So we needed factors, so we need 2. So yes.
3x.
So, 3x. So we needed factors, not a common what? So we had our answers are 3x, then 3 and x. So which of those answers is more correct? Yes, Vincent?
What did you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Vincent, your hand is up. Okay, Elisha and Joel.
It's 3x.
3x.
Yes.
Alexandra.
Yeah.
Moses, what's your answer? Okay. Let us do some, so we needed common factors. So those who are giving us 3x, yes, it is related, because 3x is common to all of them. So if they asked us for a common factor, then we would say 3x. But since they needed common factors, so it is better for us to say the common factors are 3 and x.
3x.
Yes, 3 and x. But if they say a common factor, then we can say a common factor is 3. Okay, let us now go to examples. Factorize 6xy plus 9xz, what we have just seen. And we have just said our common factors are 3 and x. And here we just need one common factor. And that one common factor is going to be?
Where?
Okay. Yes, Vincent? Okay, yes. Hamila? Common factor? So people from the chat are giving me x. Okay, Vincent, 3x. Yes, Moses? Okay, we have just seen that our common factor will be 3x. But here we can first do it in a good way. So we say 6 is the same as 3 times 2, then times x times y. Then 9 is the same as 3 times 3 times x times z. And then here we identify those that are common. So we see that there is a 3 here, there is another 3, so that is common there. 2 is only here, then we have x here and another x here. So meaning the common factor is 3x. So after identifying the 3x, so it is x and then 3, then we are going to say, so we pull out this 3 and this one here, so that we count it once, we write it once. So after writing it once, so this 3 and the x and the 3 and the x are going to be written once here, okay? Then we multiply with, so what will remain here, what remains here is 2 and times y, which gives us 2y. And then what remains after the addition sign is 3 and z, which gives us 3z. Then we shall conclude and say 6xy plus 9xz is factorized as 3x into 2y plus 3z. Any questions before I continue?
No.
Okay. So let us do another example. Factorize 4m squared plus 8m. Who can give us suggestions on how we are going to go about it? Or some of you could just type in the chat. Okay, from the chat, first factorize into, so 4m into m, I think somebody was going to write minus, Govian. Then first factorize it. Then I think Tracy was saying 2m is the common factor. Okay. Then Mark is giving us 4m into m plus 2 as the final answer. Okay, thank you, Mark. Vivian and Bridget, 4m into m plus 2. Thank you. That is the answer. Okay, others continue to post your answers in the chat. Ike Margaret, 4m into m plus 2. Tracy, 4m into m plus 2. Yes, that is amazing. Thank you very much for being active today. Okay, 2 4m into m plus 2. Okay, let us go through it very fast. So we shall say 4m squared is the same as 4 times m times m. 8m is equal to 4 times 2 times m. So the common factors would be 4 and m. So if the common factors are 4 and m, so we write it once outside, then here we remain with m, and here we remain with the 2. So we write it as m plus 2. And then our answer will be that 4m squared plus 8 can be factorized as 4m into m plus 2. Okay, we continue. Okay, more answers from the chat. I can see them. Theo, 4m into m plus 2. Mariana, 4m into m plus 2. Martha, 4m into m plus 2. Okay. Now factorize a plus ab plus sc plus ad. So this one, we are going to factorize it by grouping. So a into a plus b, then a plus c, then a plus d. So we group them into 2 pairs, where each pair contains 2. And then we say a plus b. A plus ab is the first pair, and ac plus ad is the second pair. Then after that, the common factor here will be a. So we put the a outside, and here we shall remain with 1, because that is the same as a times 1. And then this will be a times b. So when we put out a, we shall remain with 1 here, plus b. And then when we come to the second bracket, we still have a being common. So here we shall remain with c plus d. And then after this, we see that a appears here and also appears there. So it is also becoming a common factor. So we can also write it once. So when we write a first here, so there, so we remain with a plus b into a into c plus d. So that is how we factorize this, and we call that one factorization by grouping. We call it factorization by grouping. Any questions? Okay, let's continue. Then we go to the factors of a squared minus b squared, what we call the difference of 2 squares. So in the assignment I gave you last week, it had a number where you had to expand a plus b into a minus b. And those of you who did it were able to get a squared minus b squared. So we are saying from the expansion of a plus b into a minus b, which gives us a squared minus b squared. Then we say the factors of a squared minus b squared will be a plus b and a minus b. So those of us who are able to do the expansion, we are able to remember this, that we got a plus b and a minus b. So when you expand this, you get a squared minus b squared. So meaning if we had to factorize a squared minus b squared, our factors are going to be a plus b and a minus b. So we are saying hence a squared minus b squared can be factorized as a plus b into a minus b. So that is how we are going to be factorizing numbers in the format, or numbers which are in the form a squared minus b squared. So let us begin. So we are going to be doing together factorize x squared minus 9. Your answers can be posted in the chat, and others you can raise up your hand. Shania had posted in the chat that a into a plus b plus c plus d. Yes, that one would still look to be in expanded form. Then there was another one who was asking that can't we factorize on the previous example, that can't we factorize without grouping? No, it is better when the terms are 4, you group them into 2 pairs. Yes, I've started getting answers on this number. Givian and Bridget are saying x plus 3 into x minus 3, which is a brilliant answer. Alexandra, x plus 3 into x minus 3, thank you. Elisha, x plus 3 into x minus 3, same as Hope, same as Brea, x plus 3 into x minus 3. Margaret, x plus 3 into x minus 3. Tracy, x plus 3 into x minus 3. Okay, thank you for those answers. Keep those answers coming in. So the first thing we do here for some of us who haven't completed is to have the 9 in terms of squared, so that 9 can be written as 3 squared. So after writing it as 3 squared, then we compare it with this term here of a squared minus b squared, where we get a plus b into a minus b. And that will give us x squared minus 3 squared, which we can write as x plus 3 into x minus 3. That would be our good answer.
Okay.
Okay, then there are some more answers in the chat. Mariana, Joshua, Bonita, Mark, Agatha, thank you very much for those answers. Okay, we continue. There's somebody who has written some ink on my slides. Can you please erase it? Okay, example 225 minus x squared. Can we do that very fast? 25 minus x squared. Okay, Mark says 5 plus x into 5 minus x. Thank you. Elisha 5 in 5. Elisha and Alexandra, Govian and Bridget, Elisha, Mark, Brea, Moses, Blessing, Joshua are giving us 5 plus x into 5 minus x.
Yeah, 5 plus x into 5 minus x.
Yes, same as Vincent, same as Ronnie, same as Ayebare, same as Mariana. So thank you for being very active today. Same as Hope, same as Kanya. Okay, we continue.
5 plus x into 5 minus x.
Yes,
Okay.
that is very good. So the 5 is written as 5 squared. So 5 squared minus x squared. And there comes our answer. Okay. Now, I have another one there for you. 16x squared minus 81y squared. Can we try out that?
We are done.
You are done?
Yes.
Okay, well, what is your answer?
It is
Yeah, you read your answer.
my answer, Chapa Slate.
Okay. Yes, Alexandra.
So my answer is 4x plus y plus 9y into 4x minus 9y.
Thank you.
Teacher, I have 4x plus 9y into 4x minus 9y.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, in the chat we have Brea 4x 4 plus x into 4 minus x minus 9 plus y into 9 minus y. I think Brea, there is something you did wrong. Govian, Tracy, Joylyn, Mark, where did you get 2? 16 is written as 4x, so it should be 4x. Then Amanya 4x plus 9y into 4x minus 9y. Teacher, I think it's Govian's answer. Okay. Pearl 4x plus 9y into 4x minus 9y. Stacy, Bonita, Aquilina have the same answer, 4x plus 9y minus 4x into 4x minus 9y. Okay, so I think our answers are pretty good. They are very nice, they are very correct. Okay, let me work it out here as one requested. But somebody who is putting these funny stuffs in my slides, please behave. Okay, because now it is becoming an inconvenience to us others. Okay, Tracy, your hand is up. Tracy. Okay, we have some few minutes left. Let us hurry. So 16 is written as 4 squared. 81 is written as 9 squared. Okay. And after this step, we group them and have the square outside. So we write 4x, then bracket square, like the way I've done here. Then minus, still open bracket 9y, and then square. Then after here, you apply our method, and that will give you 4x plus 9y into 4x minus 9y. So is that okay for some of us who are asking in the chat for how we do it? Okay. They are saying it is okay. Kim, your video is disturbing people. Please remove it. Your video, please. You are interrupting some people.
Call via cellular data.
Yes? Okay. Let us go through this factorization by
No, I
grouping.
understand.
Let us go through factorization by grouping very fast because we have around 5 minutes left. So we said we put this into 2 groups of A. So we shall group it as AX plus AY into BX plus BY. So after grouping, we identify the common factors in both the pairs. and in the first pair, so we have A and A. So the common factor will be A, so we put it outside, and that will give us A into X plus Y. Then in the second one, we have B. B is the common factor, so we shall write it outside, then open brackets, X plus Y. Then our term here will be equal to A into X plus Y into plus B into X plus Y. So we also see that X plus Y here is common, so it is also going to be pulled outside. So when we pull it outside, so it is a common factor as well because it is appearing twice. So we are going to have A plus B into X minus Y. Because this and this are common, so they can be written once, which is X plus Y. Then here we remain with A, and in the second one we remain with B. So that is how we come up with A plus B into X plus Y. So because of time, you are going to factorize this in your books as an assignment. But the answer is there. So you'll go through it, please. You'll go through it and also go through this second one here. That is because of what? Because of time. And then you do this assignment. Those of you who can, please send the work to that email. And those who cannot, send the work to my WhatsApp or to your group. The only challenge with your group is that you post a lot of messages there. So sometimes I may not be able to see your work. So, but if possible, inbox it to me or to this email. Then briefly, our free online classes will be ending on 10th of July. And that means after there, we are expected, or some of us who can and who have seen that this is good for them, you can subscribe to our online classes, which are 500,000, and that includes access to content or work that we have prepared on the site. I will also briefly show you how that work looks like on the site. Then downloads, single subject is 10,000. Downloads for your senior 2 is 10,000. That one happens on yaaka.cc. Then we have another website, which is Educare, www.educare.bz, where you only access content. And that content, you have a 2 free day access. You pay 20,000 per month. If you want to pay monthly, you pay 50,000 per 3 months, that is quarterly. 70,000 half a year, that is 6 months. And 10,000 and 100,000 for a full year. So thank you for listening and for your active participation.
The assignment.
I'm going to send the work. I'm going to send the work, please. Now, immediately after the lesson. Okay. Now, Kenya, it seems you have something to say. I'm going to send that work to your group. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, maybe I'll show you the website next week because of time, because the other people are going to use the Zoom for other classes. For Amanya, you can check on the timetable.
Yes.
You can check on the timetable if you have another
Yes.
class after.
Teacher, you send us the group WhatsApp number.
The group or my WhatsApp number?
Auntie, you said you're going to send the work in the group.
group.
We don't have its WhatsApp number.
The senior 2 group. Some of you are not on the WhatsApp group of senior 2.
Yes.
Is it so?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are not on the group. Okay. You send your contact to Mr.
Yeah.
Kakuru. So our lesson
Mr.
has
Kakuru,
ended.
okay. We really don't have also that.
You don't have?
His number.
Okay. Let me type my number very fast there. So
So what's your email?
it will be in the work. It will be in the work. I'm also going to send the number.
Wow.
Okay, thank you very much for being attentive today. See you another time. Bye.